Mhm. Okay, you got it.
All right, there we go. I got it, and my audio should be included.
Be back
All
momentarily.
right, sounds good. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Petals and Leather, the podcast. I'm your co host, Stretch, or Leather, and we are doing the sound check right now like we do each and every week. We don't change our setups, but you know technology. We got to give it a run through and see what it's given us to make sure that everything is A OK. Flower right now is there giving us a listen, so we'll make sure that things are good. If you are joining us live, hello, hello, and welcome. And if you're watching this on replay, feel free to fast forward for the next minute or two until we get properly started. Although today we are going to be talking about UFOs and aliens, and I have a little snippet to read to you about that. So perhaps I'll do that while Flower is checking the sound. Back in 2017, Oumuamua was the first arrival from beyond our solar system, moving too fast and too strangely to be anything familiar. Fast forward to 2019, and we got another interstellar visitor. And now in 2025, just a month ago, we saw 3I Atlas, a sizable interstellar comet captured by Hubble, also passing through our cosmic neighborhood. And so, really, you got to ask yourself, why is this happening? Why are these showing up now? Is there any reason to that? Is it just that we have better equipment and can capture it? Is there something more than that? Why are we seeing so many more, three that we'd never seen before? And then, kind of on the flip side, that led me over to something called Project Bluebeam. I don't know if anybody's heard of that. It's a conspiracy theory, and we're going to talk about that today, too. In addition to anything that Flower has seen, I've got a personal anecdote. And of course, we would love to hear your stories as well. So I'm going to fire up the chat when Flower gets back so I can keep an eye on that. So if you guys have stories of your own, I would love to see what you have to say. Oh, I hear a Flower coming back.
Oh,
There
I'm
she is.
back.
Hey, welcome back.
Hi. Hey, everyone. It's me,
How's it
Flower
going? Yeah,
Child.
nice to see you.
It's
Welcome,
going
welcome.
good. How are you today, Stretch?
Good, good. Happy to be here. Excited to talk about this today because this is a topic I really don't know a lot about. And so that's
Well,
really
I'll tell
fun.
you, it sounded really interesting what I was hearing as I
I
was
uncovered
running.
some interesting things. I can't wait to talk about it with you. I guess before we get started on that, we should let everybody kind of wander in. Everybody, come on in. It's great to see you. Thanks for joining us today. I'm your co host, Stretch002. And who do I have with me?
Well, you have me.
And who are you?
Oh, Flower Child. Flower
We
Child
don't
five six
rehearse this,
seven.
anybody. We don't rehearse
I
this, ladies and
we
gentlemen.
don't.
This kind of hilarity just happens.
Uh, actually, I thought you were meaning like to check the chat to see if anybody was
That
in there.
is
So that was
so
kind of
funny.
funny. So I was like, "Oh, I wonder who do we have anybody?" No, we just have one person, which is
It's your
me.
phone and my phone right now. Yep. Hi,
Yeah.
Stretch and Flower. It's great to see you.
It's so
Thanks for
wonderful to
joining us.
see you.
Right.
So wonderful.
How's
Yeah,
your week
yeah, yeah.
going? What you got cooking this week? Anything fun? Are you excited about anything in particular?
Well, that tomorrow's Friday. That's always
Woohoo!
exciting. I like that. And I like also that, we're going to have fun in our podcast because we always have fun.
Right.
And I am excited about that. So, what about you? What do you got cooking?
Well, like you, I always look forward to this podcast because I think we have some very interesting conversations in here. I never know which way it's going to go. It's really fun, and the crowd makes it fun too, seeing what everybody wants to talk about, seeing the comments. And so it's always a really interactive, fun hour. So I look forward to that. I'm having lunch with friends tomorrow, which is really fun. They're coming out to celebrate my
Nice.
birthday this week. My birthday was
Happy
Monday,
birthday
everybody.
to you.
Thank you. Thank
Happy birthday
you.
to you.
I had some of the
Oh,
best cake on my birthday. I went to a fancy schmancy bakery, got myself two pieces of cake, and
wow.
super yummy, like a quadruple chocolate thing. It was like chocolate ganache and chocolate mousse and chocolate layer
Oh my
cake with chocolate
God.
buttercream. And the other one was even crazier. It was called a cereal milk cake. And they use
Ooh.
cereal milk and cereal, like Fruity Pebbles, that kind of stuff, in the cake itself. and in the buttercream. It tasted really good, kind of a sweet buttercream, fruity flavor to it. It was pretty tasty too. So that was a nice treat
That
for the
sounds
birthday.
really good.
Right?
Really good.
It was good.
Yes.
What I liked best is they were really tasty, but they weren't overdone. Like it wasn't too rich, you know. It was enough that you want to keep eating, but not enough that you're like, "Ooh, a cake." You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear ya.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
can they see your screen? Can they still hear us right now?
Let me look.
I see on
Let me
mine it's
pick up my
showing like a little swirly thing, but I can't tell if there's any vocals. Let's see if I.
let me see. Let me see. Let me go back and check it out.
Doesn't look like there's any vocals making it
Uh
through. Oh, there we go.
there we go. And we
All right.
have two viewers.
Hey, it's my phone
We
and your phone.
uh, well, actually, just before I got booted, I did see that there were three viewers, and guess where I am, of course. Now I
Where
have to
you got
come
to
to
come back.
you.
Oh, of course, I
Oh
put you
my
in your own sea bloom. Hey,
God.
everybody, welcome. Come on in. We're just getting settled in for our episode about UFOs and aliens, which should be fun. We got to keep it quiet, though, because things are going wrong already. Why is it that when we
You
talk
know,
about ghosts and demons, things happen, and now that we're talking about aliens and UFOs, things happen? But if we're just talking about like
well, I
Chat
don't
GPT
know.
and what are you watching, like nothing happens.
Nothing happens. All right, I'm en route. I
Okay.
am officially traveling to you
All right.
now.
Ladies and gentlemen, please keep your arms and hands inside the portal at all times for your own safety.
Yes, exactly. And here we come. Here I come. I am making my way downtown
Nice.
to the Sea
So,
Bloom
kind
to
tying into
this.
this whole topic is that show Lost that I've been watching. I finished
Oh
season
yeah,
one
yeah.
finale last night. It was so good. Now, I'm assuming you've seen
Oh
it.
yeah. I've seen all of
Oh,
it.
okay, nice. There's so many questions I have about this show. I can't wait to finish it so that I can
Oh,
listen to podcasts and
so
stuff.
we can
Yeah, and we
talk.
can talk and break it down and be like, what did this mean and why did this happen? Welcome back, by the way. I see you having a seat there.
Yes, I'm right here and I am back. I'm officially back. Oh, so anyways, hi.
Hey.
Lost was a good show. I watched it as it unfolded in now time.
Oh, nice.
So, so you know what that means,
It
right?
means
That
that you
means
barely remember.
current.
Oh, gotcha. Nice.
When it was current
That
happening.
must have been
A
interesting to
current.
watch it live like once per week because everybody was talking about it. It seemed to be in the zeitgeist, kind of how Game of Thrones was.
Oh yeah. It was big time because it was very novel.
Yeah,
It
there was
was,
never really
I
anything
thought.
like that before, right?
That's right. Yeah, it was a very novel approach to it. So it was very fun because of that, you know. Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Excellent. That's fun.
So what are we talking about today? What did you say we're talking about
We are
today?
talking about UFOs and aliens today. And as I recall, you
Oh,
had
that's
some
right.
actual stories to share. And for me, I just kind of did a light dive into it because I'm really uneducated. And it was fascinating how many podcasts, videos, Reddit groups, subgroups, articles like there's a lot of content about this subject that I have pretty much ignored. And it's interesting to start looking at it to see what's out there.
There is a lot because I mean, really, when you think about it, aliens and UFOs have been talked about for generations, even if whispered, you know, and not in the family gathering, but talked about, you know, throughout all time. And then, of course, I think our ancestors and our ancient ancestors all were tapped in. But yeah, I don't know. I think there's a lot of crazy crap that happens in our world.
Well, it's,
And
yeah.
you know what?
Easy for you to say.
So what do you believe? Do you believe in aliens?
So for me, it's multi-layered. I'm open to the idea that there is alien life, alien intelligence, but I'm not convinced I've seen anything yet that would indicate that to be true. Like, so it's kind of a weird place to sit because I believe that there probably is, but I don't know that anything I've been shown would show me that that is true. You know what I mean? Because it's kind of like the universe is so big and so vast. How could there not be anything but just us in this tiny little portion? We're just like in this tiny little Milky Way galaxy in this tiny little area. You know what I mean? Like we're so small,
Yeah,
just hanging
we're
out on the
small.
fringe, of the cosmos. What's happening in the middle? Like there has to be something more than just this. But I don't know what that is, and I don't think
I
that
don't
that I've been
I don't
shown
know
videos or
either.
pictures of it. And everything I've seen up till now has looked pretty phony or has been debunked for the most part. I don't think I have. You ever seen a credible, like testifiable empirical evidence? Here's a no
Oh,
doubter. I mean, I haven't. I've seen lots of
okay.
hoaxes.
All right. So I can tell you a story.
Okay.
I mean, I can tell you a story, and um, it's actually an ongoing story, but um, and, and I don't have. I mean, like in each instance, I only have one witness, but I don't know that they're credible
Oh,
witnesses.
okay.
Okay. So this is in my 20s. When I was in my 20s, I was involved with an Egyptology group. Okay. We
Oh,
met once a
wow.
week and we did meditations together and astral traveling, or we attempted to astral travel as a group to Egypt. And I had an incident where one particular week, um, I felt like I had been shown my transmigration to the
Wow.
planet
Now,
Earth.
does that mean what's
Um,
transmigration mean?
Well, it means that I came here from another planet,
Gotcha. Okay.
and I saw what happened on my original planet or planet of origin, and then how I was sent. I mean, it was light frequency. It wasn't in a spacecraft. It was a different mode of transmigration, and I saw how I came into. Okay, so certifiable crazy kind of stuff. But
Okay.
but I came in, and when the meditation was over and the man Chuck was talking us back in to come out of our meditation and to share, I was so out of body. It took them almost 45 minutes to get me back into my body, able
Whoa.
to sit up and to talk. It was really
Wow.
a freaky situation. But what ended up happening, okay, what ended up happening after that was a series of events unfolded. It was
Okay.
as if that activated a key inside of me or something.
Wow.
Um, and what happened was then the following week, as I'm going to the meditation, in the sky, I witnessed three circular orbs like paralleling my movement up in the sky as I'm driving up into the area, and it was freaking me out a little bit. It was freaking me out, but
Yeah.
all I can tell you is at that time there were other witnesses who in the news came forward. What were those three unidentified orbs up in the sky kind of thing? You know what I
Really?
mean?
Wow. So that corroborated
Yes.
what your experience.
It did, but I mean, of course, they're dismissed as some
Right, of course. Weather
anomaly or whatever.
balloon,
Yeah,
private, whatever. What year
whatever.
is about was this?
This would have been about, let's see, I don't want to give that date because
Yeah,
then
don't
I'm
give the
really
specific
dating
date. Just a year
myself.
range. How about a year range? Like a
In my
3-year range.
20s.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all you're getting.
That's
In
so
my
funny.
20s.
Huh.
Yeah.
So that's in
Okay.
the 1930s. When was that exactly? Or was that the
Shut up.
2010s? When was that again?
Oh my God. All right. So that happened a week. And then about 2 weeks later, I was 28, actually. I was 28. I'll tell you why that just clicked in because I had my niece was kind of living with me. She was a troubled child
Okay.
and she was living with me. And in my spare bedroom that had been used as my personal meditation space and circle area and stuff like that. Um, that that night, I woke. I don't even know what time it was. I woke. I'm trying to make this short, but
You're
I'm very
fine. No,
wordy.
good. Tell us. We want to
Okay.
know the contact because, like, I've not had anything like this happen to me. So to me, it's interesting, and I've never talked to anybody who had something like this happen to them. So I find it fascinating.
Yes. Well, and it's shattering. It shattered me a little bit, but I woke in the middle of the night and I there was like a kinetic energy in the room. It was a weird
Wow.
kinetic energy and I was like, what's going on? And then all of a sudden there was like a flash of light and not a wait, not the flash of light yet. There was all this flickering of the lights and all the power grid went out. Like
What?
I jumped out of bed,
Wow.
I ran into the kitchen, I looked out, no street lights. I looked out all the windows into my neighbor areas, no street lights. I couldn't turn anything on and the kinetic energy was really 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 rough and I ran
Wow.
into my niece's room and I laid down on the futon beside her because she was like, Aunt Gizmo, what's going on?
Wow.
That
Yeah.
shaky
Where you?
voice.
Yeah. You can't get your voice out
You
because you're
can't
so
talk.
disturbed. Yeah.
You can't. So scared.
Yeah.
And I'm laying there, and I'm looking out the window, her bedroom window, and I'm like, I'm not quite sure what's going on because I'm really into supernatural shit.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
But then all of a sudden, I saw form outside of the window these three rows of lights. Like
Ooh.
down at the
Yeah.
bottom, more, and then it triangled, pyramided up to a top light. And I was like, what is that? And then I was watching it, and then of course she saw it, and she was like, what? What's that? And then it was I swear it was only like a foot in diameter, right? And it came into the bedroom and it went around the futon and then there was a flash of light,
Whoa.
okay?
That's
And I
wild.
was like it was and I was like, "Oh my God." And I turned and I looked at her and she screamed and she said, "You're a fucking alien."
Oh
Oh
my God.
my God.
Wow.
And it was as if it had I don't know. And I remember reaching out to her and patting her saying it's gonna be okay, but like from a detached point of view.
Yeah.
And then
Like you were outside of your body or
four
present.
hours 4 hours later, um I like snapped out of it and the lights were all back on because I'd switched on all the lights in the house. So it was like a blaze of light that came in, and I was me again. I remembered me, but in that 4 hour time zone, I'm not quite sure what happened or what. And
Wow.
she left, by the way. She left like the following weekend. She ran away from my home.
Wow. Because she was scared.
It
Obviously,
freaked,
yeah, it freaked her out, of course.
yeah, it freaked her. It freaked her. So that was the third thing that happened. The fourth thing that happened was I was waiting for my then boyfriend to come over to see me one afternoon, and I was taking a
Okay.
nap, and these two hooded figures came into my room
What?
and were like talking about the star seed activation,
Oh.
and I was lifted up on a like a string. I was spinning and they were talking about the activation is now complete and then I heard my boyfriend's truck pull up and I heard his car door slam and I hit the bed. I hit the bed
Wow.
and
That's
they were
crazy.
gone.
That's
So
incredible. That's wild to me.
it's incredible. It's almost like non-believable.
Yeah.
And so I was like freaked out about that. Now that could have clearly been a dream. I can't I have no way of debunking that it was, but I have no way of proving that it was. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it remains in that mysterious supernatural cloud that we don't really know. Was it real? Was it not real? Was it an illusion? Was it a dream? We don't know. But it was the fourth sequence to this long-winded sequence, which finally, the following week, and trust me, this happened over a 5-week period, all these four events. So it was very close
Wow.
knit.
That's
I worked, yeah, I worked in a cafe, a little cafe in the city shopping center
okay.
in Orange.
Oh,
And
okay.
yeah, and I was the night shift waitress, and I had one busboy and the cook. That was the staff that was there that night. That was there every night. And it was my turn. I was there working, and it was very slow. I hadn't had really maybe one or two people,
Gotcha.
shoppers,
Yes, a slow night.
And so I'm standing up at the the cook area, kind of chatting with the cook, and he gave me a nod of his head, which was an indication someone had walked in. And I turned, and three men in black. I fucking kid you not. Three men in black, wearing black suits, wearing friggin' sunglasses, carrying briefcases. This is not a
Wow, this is
joke.
like
This is
stereotypical G-men outfits.
That's right. You better believe it. They walked into the cafe. One of them looked at me and I said, "Have a seat anywhere. I'll be right with you." They went up to the back top area away from the main serving area. I grabbed the menus, the three menus, and I
Okay.
headed up and I arrived at the table. One man had taken his sunglasses off, the other two kept them on.
Okay.
All three had put their briefcases on the table and had them open,
Okay.
and and they're pulling out photographs. I see UFO photographs in one briefcase, I
Whoa.
see alien photographs in another one, and I see documentation in the third one. The one man with the UFOs said, "Have you seen any of these crafts?" And I went, that one. It was kind of the light one. It was like the light pyramid. I said, that one, that one. And I'm not even
Wow.
clicking in of what's happening. I'm just like in the process, right? And the other man threw some of the alien photographs in front of me and said, "Have you seen any of these? Like any of
Whoa.
them?"
And they were like of actual
And
aliens, so like the green dude,
they
the
were
or the gray guy
aliens.
with the big
Yeah,
eyes. What do they look like?
that's
Is that what
right.
they were? They look kind of
Well,
like those?
one was a gray, one was a blue, one I had never seen before. So I just pointed to the one gray that I had, like what think I've seen. I pointed to that one, and he went okay. And then there was like an awkward silence, and I said, "Can I get you anything? We'll take 3 cups of coffee." I went,
Okay.
"Okay." I went and I got their coffee, 3 cups on a tray, of course, because I couldn't carry them myself. And I was taking them back up, and I happened to look up. They were gone.
Wow, that's crazy.
They were gone. I remember turning and looking at the cook and the busboy, and I was like, "Where did they go?"
That is
And
crazy.
the cook said they walked out the door.
That makes sense. That's well, that's
Anticlimactic.
what you would
I
expect,
know.
right? But they're ordering coffee as a distraction. You're gonna walk away and they're like, let's gather all these
That's
pictures
right.
up and off we go.
That's right. Off we go.
Wow. That is
So,
absolutely wild.
trippy. It was pretty trippy.
That is crazy. Now, did they
So,
ask the other workers, like the cook and the cashier, like people to look at the pictures too? Or is it just because you were
well,
at the
why would
table?
they?
Oh, I guess they
Why
somehow
would
knew that you
they?
had seen. I don't know. I mean,
Yeah,
if they were doing a blanket investigation, maybe trying to, but
I don't
maybe they
know.
targeted you. Well, we're gonna ask
Well,
her.
I mean, yeah, I was the one that had had a visitation, right?
Yeah, yeah, that's true. Wow,
Yeah,
that is a wild
yeah.
story.
It is a wild story. But I have to say to you, what is going on with our podcast today? Nobody's here. I'm not seeing anybody here.
I don't know. I
I'm
only
only
see
seeing
4
three
viewers.
people.
Yeah, I see 4
I see,
viewers. No chatters.
I see three.
Are we
No
launched in a funny
chatters.
space?
You know what? It's weird. It's weird. Don't you think it's
Well,
weird?
of course it's weird. We're talking about UFOs and aliens, and now the podcast doesn't reach anybody. We go from 8,000 people to 2 people.
What? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's kind of,
Is it
and
broadcasting in a
I
weird
get
channel or
booted.
anything?
I get booted at the beginning,
Right.
and now we're down.
Suspicious.
We just dropped down to 3.
Yeah,
We
see, it's
just dropped
you, me,
down to
and the
3.
monitor.
Oh wait, exquisite guardhouse, cheap viewers. Oh, someone's trying to sell us viewers. How funny is
Hmm.
that? How funny
No,
is
thank
that?
you.
No, thank you. But I do want to ask, what is going on with
I
this?
don't know. It's strange. I was just
This is
wondering
an
if the channel is like
anomaly.
broadcasting into a weird spot, like it's not in just chatting or into ESO. Is it going somewhere different?
Oh, I would have to go look
Maybe we're
again
in a weird,
at my
maybe we're in a
computer.
weird channel. Do you want to go take a peek real quick?
I will. You tell a
Okay.
story. I'll be right
All right.
back.
I'll tell a story while you go. The story I'm going to talk about is Project Bluebeam, although I probably should save that for when you're back. I'm going to save that for when Flower's back. Hey, everybody, if you're just joining in, Flower's just double checking the broadcast because it seems to be doing some weird stuff as we talk about UFOs and aliens today. Something I definitely want to talk about with you guys and with her when she gets back is the Boogosphere. Have you guys heard about this? This is from this year. Seems like so many things are happening this year. But I'm going to read this to you and then I'll describe it for Flower when she catches up here. In March 2025, something odd was seen drifting through the skies above Buga, Colombia. A perfectly smooth, cold metallic sphere with ancient looking symbols etched into its surface. Now they took it in, and x rays later revealed a layered structure inside with tiny internal microspheres, so a bunch of smaller spheres within the main sphere, and then a central chip of some sort. But there was no indication of how it was made. Apparently, when they put water on it, the water would vanish on contact, immediately steam up, implying that it's got some kind of a heated core despite having a cool exterior. That is a weird cognitive dissonance, isn't it? How do you make something steam if you're cool? A doctor who investigated it, a Dr. Velasquez, called it a piece unlike any he's seen before, unlike any others. And a physicist cautioned against leaping to exotic conclusions and to treat this as an art mystery, not an alien artifact, until solid peer-reviewed data emerges, which I think is a very wise idea. I've seen pictures of this sphere. It looks really crazy. I don't know if anybody out there has seen it. I think I heard Flower come back. Is that you?
I'm back. I'm
Welcome back.
back.
How's it look?
Well, it says that we're streaming to the Elder Scrolls
All
Online,
right.
and I do see that now we have 6. When I checked my computer, it jumped up to 7, but that's not because of me. It's because someone came on and then probably skedaddled.
I
I have
gotcha.
no clue what's
Yeah, I don't
going
know.
on today.
Super weird.
So it's super, you know what? It's kind of synergistic a little bit about what's going
Right.
on.
It is
I don't
suspect when someone pops into the chat and goes,
know.
"Oh, you don't have any viewers. Would you like to buy viewers?" Maybe they're blocking our viewers this week to try to sell us something.
How could they do that?
Well, it's the internet, right? Computers. I don't know.
You mean we're being
We're
hacked? You
being
think we're
hacked.
being
It's
hacked?
got to be, right? I'm just kidding. I don't know. It's so
I
weird.
don't
It's
know.
weird. It could also just
It's
be that there's a
odd.
problem with Twitch displaying things. Could just be a bug, and that everybody's watching like normal, and they just can't chat. But I don't know why
And
that
they're
would
all
be.
going, "Hey, we're really here.
Uh-huh. Yep, they're shouting at the
Hello,
screen.
we're here. We're
We're,
here.
we're here,
Wait,
keep
I'm
going. I
listening
have
to
questions for
you."
you. But yeah, it's funny. The serendipity of the
Yeah.
stream not working right on the day we're talking about this.
Is odd
Mhm.
indeed. Odd
Yeah. So now I
indeed.
don't know if you heard me
Oh,
talk about that little
I
the
did.
Boogosphere. Isn't that a crazy thing?
Yes. And what was the date? Did you say there
March
is a date when it's
2025, so March, just a couple months ago.
but when is it supposed to come to our planet?
Oh no, you're talking about the comet. So I was talking about something different than the comets.
Oh,
So this is a metallic sphere. I saw a video
Oh,
of it flying around. It looked like a drone flying around crazy. On Columbia, they said it flew all over the place. It collided with some power lines and then it started behaving weird. Flew off into the forest. People followed it. They videoed it, recovered it. But of course, there's no video of the recovery, right? Interesting. And then,
well,
and then they're
yeah.
examining it. But it is like a metallic sphere with crazy symbols and etches on it. And it actually has, what is the type of language? It's got language on it. I'm going to read the language to you what it says. Okay, so it's got
Okay.
Mesopotamian characters, and uh, and
Okay.
it's got an inscription uh, that AI interpreted as saying the origin of birth through union and energy in the cycle of transformation, which I thought was interesting.
Yeah, okay, so I heard I don't know if it's about that. Um I heard about, I guess it's some professor at Harvard or a big institution who, is an astronomer, does the astronomy department, and they found, and they work with a large telescope somewhere, and they
Okay.
found an anomaly in the sky, and it was said that, it was unidentified, like nobody knew what it was. Is it a planet? Is it an asteroid? Is it what? And he and his group have come to a conclusion. I don't have any more details in this, but that it is a craft.
Oh,
A craft coming towards Earth. Its trajectory is directly toward Earth,
so is that the
and that
Three
it
Eye
will.
Atlas that you're talking about? The new one that was just
I don't
discovered in
know.
July of this, like a month ago?
Could be. I don't know, but it's a craft coming heading towards us that's not of any type of alloy metal that is produced or worked with here on Earth.
Interesting. So I've got information on this because I've been reading about this. Because I thought it's very interesting. We get these comets now. Well, we don't actually know that they're comets. So the first one talked about
We
that,
don't.
Oumuamua. That was October 2017, and there was another one in 2019. But this one just was discovered by the Atlas Project in Chile. They're saying it's several kilometers across, that it's probably the largest interstellar object that has ever been observed. And part of the reason for that, of course, is that our observation equipment has gotten a lot better over the last 10 years. So it's possible this kind of thing happens all the time and that we just wouldn't know
Okay.
because we were not able to
Yeah.
see until now. And Hubble is the reason we're able to see it. It got images of the dust coma from it. I don't even know what that means. I guess that's the dust around the thing. So
Yeah.
a lot of people think it's a natural comet. There's one scientist, Avi Loeb, suggested as a thought exercise that it might be something more. And so that is interesting. Now, what I thought was crazy though about Oumuamua when I read about it, and this is all new to me. Like I hadn't not read any of this stuff before a couple of days ago. I didn't know any of this. Anyway, what was interesting about this one, as it exited our solar system, you would think an object in space would just keep going the same speed, but it actually accelerated, and they don't know
Yeah,
how it did that. Um,
that's
it
right.
didn't have a
Yeah.
there's no they didn't have a tail. It wasn't like a comet where you got that big long like bunch of ice falling off it or anything. And so it's super crazy that it would zip away. Like what? How does that happen? There's no
Well,
gravity of the
see,
planet
that's it.
around, nothing pulling it. There's no reason for a sudden acceleration, and then
Exactly.
pow, there it goes.
Then there it goes. Yeah.
Yeah.
It might be the same thing then. It honestly might be the same thing. I do not know.
So the good news
So,
is that this one is not on a trajectory for Earth. It is not even
oh,
going through
okay.
our orbit. It is going on the outskirts of where we are. It'll pass by the sun. I think they said near Halloween, like October timeframe. That's ominous enough, isn't it?
That's ominous.
That's
Yeah.
pretty
Well,
fun.
okay, so when was it? June, I think. Yeah, right around the solstice when we had the six planet
Oh yeah,
alignment. Do you remember?
I do remember
Okay.
that.
Um, there were UFO spottings galore up and down the California coast while that was happening.
Ooh. That reminds me of all
Yeah.
the stuff. There was a bunch of sightings out in New Jersey too earlier this year, like in November-ish. Do you remember that whole thing?
Yeah.
Like, whatever
Yeah.
happened to
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
Where did that
Yeah.
go?
Well, the thing is that because they come and go, right? They don't stay. UFOs just don't stay in one spot. Hello, they don't hover there forever. They come and they go, and so as soon as they go, it's no longer news, is it? It's no,
Right?
it's
Because you know
no
what? You're
longer
right. I mean,
news.
can you imagine? I'm reporting live from the scene of where some unidentified flying objects were 6 months ago. Where they are today, nobody knows, but we are still here
Nobody
looking.
knows.
Can you imagine?
Well,
You're right. It's so boring.
that's
Like,
Roswell areas
oh, there you go.
area
That's true.
51.
Like,
That's the biggest government conspiracy thing, right? The cover up. But
you know what's crazy about Area 51 that I didn't realize? They didn't officially acknowledge it existing until 2013. Like it's only been
yes,
like an official
exactly.
thing for
Yeah.
11 or I thought it'd been known forever because I've heard about it my whole life. I
Well,
guess the worst
because
kept secret.
the worst kept secret. No, it's because it was, I mean, that's what happens when there's a attempt to cover up, right? It gets out, word gets out, and then the conspiracy of cover up begins to spread and percolate. And then you've got the groups of people who will go to try to crash the site. Like you were just sharing with me that you came across an article about that happening
Yeah, there
what, a
was
year
a
ago or something?
yeah, it was like a year or two ago. There was a gathering in Rachel, Nevada. It had become like a huge online thing. Everybody was like, I say the word everybody, but apparently a lot of posters and people wanted to go and gather up and march into the site, saying they can't shoot us all, they can't kill all of us. Let's go really find out. And so they picked a date and a time, and only 150 people showed up. And
Yeah,
so they
see.
didn't go
Yeah.
in, and instead now there's two festivals that happen there. There's something called Alien Stock, like kind of right in the area, some other one.
Yeah.
But yeah, no one breached the base. No one went in. It was like a big how did you do about nothing.
Yeah. Well, okay, so you're watching Lost
Yeah.
and our cute little Jack on it, right?
Yes. Yes.
Well,
The Jack of many
there's the
trades.
leftovers. There's the leftovers. Once you're done with Lost series, start watching the leftovers. He's the main guy in it. I
Okay.
think his name is Jack
Oh my
again.
gosh, that's funny.
And yeah, Leftovers is quite alien aligned.
All right, I'll
So,
have to check that out because I'm really enjoying Lost.
hmm
They just dynamited the hatch and show like the ladder going down, and so I'm excited to see like they better tell me what's in there. I want to know. And
yeah,
it has to be worth it
the other,
because so many people didn't get to eat
it,
any boar, because they weren't hunting.
aw, isn't that sad?
Yeah, what were you gonna say?
No, I was gonna say, we're talking about aliens. What's your favorite alien movie of all time? Do you have one?
Oh, that's a great question. I think the one that pops to my head immediately is Independence Day.
Oh my God, with Will Smith.
Yeah,
Oh,
welcome to Earth, and he punches the alien in the
welcome to
face.
Earth.
I think that is great.
Oh my
That
God, I
seems
love
right.
it. That's a good
How
one.
about you? Do you have a
That is
favorite
a
one?
I have a couple of them that would be up there in at the top two, but I my all-time favorite
Yeah.
is Signs.
Oh, that's such a good movie.
It's a creepy, scary movie. I know it's about crop circles, right? But it's also about
It's
aliens
definitely about
and
aliens.
aircraft.
Yeah.
But my all time that I watch over and over and over again, or whenever it's even just streaming, I will stop and watch it if I'm flipping the channel, is
Yeah.
Arrival.
Oh, I don't even know what that is.
Oh my
I've not
shit.
even heard about that. What is that? Is it a
Oh
show
my
or a
God.
movie?
Did you hear me just shit? I
I
just
bet
shit.
you're
I
like,
said,
oh
oh my
my
shit.
shit. Yeah, I've never heard of it. What is it?
Oh, no, no, no. You must look it up. Then you must go
Is it a
and
show or a
research it.
movie?
Arrival. It's a movie. It
Okay.
is hands down, first of all, hands down, the best alien UFO movie ever. Hands down, the most romantic love story
Ooh.
ever. It's got it all. It's got it all. And it came out like maybe 2019, 2020. It's a fairly
Oh, that
recent
is new.
movie.
Yeah, that's newer.
Mm-hmm. And it's called Arrival, and it is fan fucking tastic.
Okay, I'm gonna
That's
have to
all I'm
give
gonna
that a look.
say.
I'm gonna have to give that a whirl. That's fun.
Yes, Arrival.
Now,
And in fact, I'll even watch it with you if
will
you
you?
find it.
Okay, I'll look for it.
Yes, I
I bet
will.
Prime's got it.
I
I
will
feel like
watch.
Prime has everything.
I'm sure it
This
does. I'm
episode
sure it
brought to you by
does.
Amazon. I'm just kidding. It's not brought to you by anybody.
We-
We wish.
Yeah, it's a beautiful movie. Why do I have such a truck driver mouth?
Hey, it's all good. You are fully expressed. That is encouraged here on the Petals and Leather
I'm
podcast.
fully expressed.
Absolutely. No, I don't have a lot of favorite like alien movies, I guess. I mean, like E.T. was groundbreaking for me as a kid, blew my
Oh,
mind,
so cute.
E.T. broke my
Yeah,
heart. It's like, wow.
yeah.
Oh, I love The Last Starfighter. Did you ever see that one?
No, but what about
You know
the
why I loved it?
encounters
Because
of
the
the
guy
fourth
the
kind?
guy who plays video games is basically he's great at video games, so they recruit him to save the world, and he has to go
Just
fly a
to save the
spaceship. Yeah,
world.
so of course I'm gonna love it as I'm a gamer. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go
You're a
play Gauntlet
gamer.
out at the arcade, and then now I'm saving the world. So
I love
funny.
it. I love it. Yeah,
Now,
that's another one to watch. But Close Encounters of
oh yeah,
the Fourth Kind with Richard,
what's the
Third
third
Kind with
kind?
Richard
Oh
Dreyfuss.
yeah,
Yeah,
and that score, that
that's a,
John Williams score,
oh my
doo
God.
doo
Yeah, that's
doo,
beautiful.
yeah, so good,
Yes,
amazing,
yes.
right? Like.
That's another great
Yeah,
one.
that
That's a
is.
great
Okay, what
one.
about video games
We
though? Like, because for me, there's some really neat video games that I love. Like, Mass Effect, I think is probably my favorite outer space series. You ever play the Mass Effect series?
I don't even know of it.
I
But I did play Maelstrom.
don't know that one. I don't think that counts. Mass Effect is an amazing game. Amazing. Mass Effect 2 is my favorite in the
Wow.
series. Really good game. What about you? Do you have a favorite space game?
Space game.
Alien, space, outer space kind of game?
Well, I think I don't. I think I tried to play that one game,
Here we go. That one game with the spaceship and the aliens, the
and
one.
it's out in
It's got
space.
graphics, and yeah, where does it happen? In space, with
in,
ships and
in
stuff.
space.
hmm hmm
It's so good. It's so good. It's an adrenaline rush. You know which
I
one I'm
love that
talking
one
about, don't
character,
you?
the quirky one, not the main one, the quirky one. That was my favorite.
Oh, yes. Oh my God. Now I couldn't remember what I mean, I could never tell, was it a he or was it a she?
Well, that's the beauty of aliens. You just don't know. It might not be
You
important.
don't know, right?
That's
I
so funny.
mean,
I like how we riff on
what
nothing.
is it?
It's so funny. I played a lot of space games, and I'm thinking about it. I'm like, played a lot of Destiny. That's a fun outer space game, kind of alien game. What else is out there? They just did that one. What was that new release that happened last year? It's like a big space thing by the Elder Scrolls team by Bethesda.
The star, the starship, the starbright, the starlight, the star
Just keep
something.
rhyming. You're gonna get it. You're gonna find it. Star. I don't remember what it's called. That's right. It happened last year.
Starship. Starship, wasn't it?
That's
Starship?
more of like a favorite band with aliens in
Oh,
it.
Jefferson
Oh, but that
Starship.
reminds me of Starship Troopers, though. That movie's hilarious. You ever watch
Oh
Starship
yeah. Oh
Troopers?
my
And
God.
that's what we're gonna be
Yes.
living when we start to stream Hell, right? Helldivers. When we start to play that together. It's gonna be like
We're playing
we are. It's gonna be
Helldivers.
like Starship Troopers. I can't wait.
And let's see, what's today's date? Today's date is what? I
7th.
forget.
Today's the 7th, and it comes out the
Uh,
26th. So we're officially
oh, we
19
got a
days. T
ways.
minus 19 days.
T minus.
hmm
Each week you're gonna have to give an update.
Oh, geez. That'll be
Um,
popular. Hi, everybody. I'm counting down from 1 to 20. Here we go.
why not? I want to know who Exquisite Guard Housey is. It sounds fake at Unman KXX.
That's got to be some scam company selling robo viewers to people.
It does sound like a scam, doesn't it?
It does.
Well,
Speaking,
you guys are
I
what?
was gonna say, speaking of scams, I do have one alien story or UFO story to share.
I want to
So
hear
this
it.
is
Oh
a
my
personal
God.
story. So this is something I have thought about a really long time. So my dad showed me a picture when I was a kid, like 8 or 9. I think I saw it again as a teen, of his dog and in the background is like a flying saucer, like a metallic silver object, a disc shaped, and you can't make out any details. It's pretty blurry. Um, but it's like because this is like in the 1970s, you guys. I'm old, so that was like late 70s, early 80s, somewhere around there. So Photoshop wasn't really around. Maybe a double exposure. I don't know. It didn't look like that. Where it's not a ghosty image. It was a metallic object, a spherical, not spherical, like a frisbee. It looked like a frisbee, like a metallic frisbee. And I didn't know what to make of it. He didn't know what to make of it. And so there you go. That's my one personal experience with it.
Wow.
I should ask him
That's kind
if
of
he still has that
that's kind of
picture.
cool though. I mean,
Weird, right?
that's yeah, that's an unidentified flying object.
Yeah, for sure. It didn't look like anything you'd normally see. I mean,
Well,
I don't
that's
think
what
they had metal frisbees back then, did they? Nobody has a metal
n-
frisbee, do they?
nobody has a metal
No one's
frisbee.
throwing
And I think
aluminum frisbees in the 50s and 60s, right?
and there weren't drones back then,
No, not
you
that we know
know.
of.
No, I mean, I guess there could have been, but I don't think there was.
The drone thing is really
Um,
crazy. Did you? I also read while I
that's
was reading this stuff that the Earth's magnetic field is currently in the process of reversing. It
oh, it
reverses
does that
about like 11 years, I
every
think they said.
well, not 11 years. It's a couple of hundred, but it's where the Earth flips,
The North and South poles
and
change.
yeah, they change, and that's usually connected with large Earth events like
Gotcha.
tidal waves or massive earthquakes, or
So like what
because
we've
the
been having,
Earth's
like the biggest earthquake in
gravity.
80 years, tsunamis,
That's right.
we're having
That's right.
fires,
Because we're
we're
tilting.
having
Yeah.
sharknadoes. Like
Yeah. Yeah. We're starting to tilt. And so the Earth, because the Earth inches off of
like its axis.
what do you call it? Not the axis, but the equal, what's the equal thing in the middle? The
Oh, yeah, the
equator?
equator.
The equate. Yeah. It starts shifting. It starts shifting. And that does affect the axis because the planet is kind of shifting, and it's just gonna, yeah, flip flop.
That's crazy.
Last time it happened was the Ice Age. Okay,
Oh,
so,
wow.
uh, yeah, so it doesn't happen frequently. It doesn't happen frequently, but usually, from what I know and have researched and become familiar with, it's gonna correlate with probably another Ice Age, something of
Wow.
that magnitude. Yeah,
So much for global
yeah.
warming. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, well, we're
It's
in
global
global
cooling.
warming,
Right?
right?
Yeah, yeah.
And the earth rights herself, doesn't she? See, I really am a firm believer that we're on this living being called Gaia, and she's a celestial body. She's maybe an alien that we sort of landed on as starseed beings, and we've taken up habitation on her. And she can tolerate us so long, and then she goes, "Get the fuck off my skin, you pest." And she does a shake. She starts shaking up, and she starts, you know, she wants some freshness, and so yeah, she flip flops. She turns over and says, "There you go. Have at it. Have fun. Those of you who survived can hang on and stay a little bit
Well,
longer, but the rest of you, see ya."
right. Well, I definitely believe that every system tends towards equilibrium, right? And so there's always a
Yeah.
regression to the mean. We see that in almost any statistical analysis we do of anything that's measurable, that things will drift and move around and spike and, peak and valley, but there's always a regression to the mean. And so
Oh, see?
that could be
Yeah.
what we're seeing here and experiencing here. They,
It totally
yeah, it's
is.
not a
I don't think
counter
it,
idea. They complement. They're
yeah.
complementary ideas.
Yeah, because it writes itself. I
Yeah,
mean,
the
think
yin and
about
yang,
it.
right?
The yin and the yang, and the natural cycle is God, right? Think about it. The natural cycle, nature is God,
Hmm.
not a big old man with
Right.
furry hair
Not
or
the white
whatever,
bearded guy, but
but
just the system, the
just
universe,
the
the creation, the
system.
universe, everything.
That's right.
Yeah,
The
sure.
system. And the system is going to right itself. We've wronged it. We have wronged the
Or we've changed the
system.
system, and so not put like a moral feeling on it, but the system has been
Well,
changed because of our actions,
but
and so
but
there will
what I
be an
mean by
opposite
wronged is we've
reaction.
polluted it,
Well, yeah,
you
that's pretty
know.
clear. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's how we've wronged the system. We haven't been uh, uh, uh we just don't coexist. We don't live in harmony. We
Right.
have
We are
never
shifting the
lived in
ecosystem.
harmony. Yeah,
Yeah.
and so the
It's like when you
the
have
system is
like a bowl of sea monkeys and they're in there and everything is fine. But then if you add more sunlight, then suddenly algae starts to grow and they can't eat it all. Now the algae has waste products that attract something else, and before
yeah,
you know it,
there's
there's too much nitrogen in the water and everything dies.
mosquitoes on the top of the
Yeah, you got some
water.
skeeters showing up. You know, hey folks, looking for
And
skeeter? Yeah, exactly.
I got some skeeter for you. Come on over here and I'll cook you up some skeeter and
We
possum
got some
roadkill.
skeeter. My gosh, that makes me think
We've
that
got
Southern accents for hell divers is going to be
it
funny. It's
is. I'm
so funny.
practicing. I'm doing a little
Oh,
practice.
I
All
love
right.
it.
So while we're talking,
Yeah,
because I have a little intuitive or psychic side. I mean, after
yeah,
all, I was a professional psychic for 38 years. But
love it.
and I got a hit.
Oh,
I got a
what
hit
did you get a hit
on
on?
what's happened today.
What has
Has
happened?
nothing to do with UFOs.
What does it have
The
to do
hit that
with?
has come in because we were jarred and kind of kicked off a little bit I'm the streamer. I'm the streamer,
Yeah,
and Xbox kicked me
it
off,
did. I
didn't it?
remember it bumped you.
ESO kicked me off.
It's true.
Really, it's all shut down on me. Um, and there's a stream team, ESO stream teamer, who streams at 1 p.m.
Who's that?
And some guy,
Oh, gotcha.
and he streams ESO, of course, like everybody else. Cyrodiil, he's really good, but he's ESO stream teamer. He's on the stream team.
Gotcha. The actual stream
Do
team, the
you
official
think it's
stream team.
That's right. What came in so clearly was there have been some complaints made against this stream because it's a podcast, but we're sitting here in ESO and we're projecting to the Elder Scrolls Online Twitch,
Oh, interesting.
and they want to shake us off because it's affecting their
Because it's
stream
not ESO
team
content.
numbers.
This isn't ESO content,
Hmm.
even though we're in the game and we started in the game. That's interesting.
That's
All
right.
right, so I'll have to follow that.
That hit came in, it just like shifted in, and I saw it so clearly play through my mind. And I was like, oh, that makes sense. That's interesting. Okay, thank
Oh,
you.
well, that's fun. That's interesting. Now I'm gonna have to go look and see, is there someone streaming live right now?
There is, I can tell you what his name is because I follow him.
Oh, wow.
Because
Is that a
I
new
like
thing
to
for them to
some
stream at one?
no, but he's somebody who streams, and because he streams at this time, our numbers are pretty damn good, aren't they? Aren't our
Mm-hmm.
numbers pretty damn
They
good?
usually
So,
are, yeah.
w- and if we come in as number one, number two, and they don't, then that's a disappointment for them, right?
I suppose that's
That's a
true.
disappointment. And they go to eat to the whatever powers that be and say, hey, this group, they're streaming, they're taking our viewers away. They shouldn't be streaming as
Hey,
Elder Scrolls Online. I'm looking to see. I can't find him. Dang. Who do
it's
I
all good.
follow? Yeah, it's all good. I'm looking for who I follow, but I can't see who I
Well, this has
follow.
been an interesting
Um,
episode, though. I've learned a lot. That's fun to see. Like, it's crazy to hear your actual experience with this topic, and then to delve into
it
it. There's
is.
so much to read and to learn about.
There is so much to read and to learn about it. I mean, that's just the beginning of the iceberg. I mean, I've had other weird things happen, but it's almost like I would say that's like the hardcore stuff that's happened to me. That was a series of events that took place in a 5-week period.
Wow.
And that affected other people.
Well, yeah, absolutely, and it would affect
Yeah.
you forever. Like, how I'd be changed forever from something like that.
Yeah, yeah. It truly, truly does affect. All right, let's see who's on Elder Scrolls online right now uh, that are posting. Oh, OKUY. OKUY. Um, he's a stream team member. He's awesome. I've watched him. I joined. I subscribed or I got a gift subscription to
Oh,
his
that's
channel.
cool.
And
Nice.
he's really cool. He's very knowledgeable. And I'm going to say to any and everybody who loves watching Twitch streamers doing, especially ESO Cyrodiil, he's the guy. He's your guy. Go to him. Go look at him. And he does drops and he does charity. And he's really, really, really helpful. I mean, I even asked a question and he gave me an answer, which was so nice.
Ah, that's
Um,
cool. Well,
but that's the ESO Stream Team happening right
I
now.
gotcha. No
So,
worries. Well, we should probably
they
wrap
want
this
to
up.
promote
We
that.
are here at
Yeah,
about time, so we might as well wrap this
we
one. What do you
are.
think? Put this one in the bottle?
Yep,
All right.
yep,
Well, everybody, thanks
we
for
are.
joining us. If you're watching us in replay, thanks for being here. We appreciate you. We will be here again next week, both for our role play stream with our Wood Elves next Wednesday at 1 o'clock Pacific, right here on Twitch on the Flower Child 567's channel. And we'll also be back
Yep.
here next Thursday, same time, same place, 1 o'clock Pacific, right here at Petals and Leather. And Flower, if they want to find more of your work, where can they go?
Go to visionaryartistpath.com.
Awesome. And if you want more from
And
me,
you?
it's superfunstudios.com. You'll see my audiobooks there along with some random commercial stuff, but the audiobooks can be found there. Again, everybody, thanks for joining us. Great to see you. And Flower, thanks for sharing your personal experience.
Oh my God, thank you so much, Stretch. As always, the best time. The
Super fun.
best
Always good.
time.
It's always fun. I always look forward to this to find out what are we going to talk about.
All right, everybody out there who is viewing our episode after the fact, we're sorry that everything was so disrupted today. I know I can feel it. I can feel that our viewers are out there going, "What the heck's happened?" So
Well,
sorry,
hopefully next week
sorry.
will go smoother, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you
All right,
guys. Thank
everybody. Bye
you.
and see you later, Flower. Thanks for the
Bye.
fun.